What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're not in the AU. We're not doing anything with the AU. AU's having a break. Alright, after that last video with the spool's done. That's the main thing. I thought it was time for me to touch another car, and this needed to be done for a very long time, and now it's pretty much a barn find. Like, it's just dirty and everything. We're in the wagon. Believe it or not, we're in SHAGWAG at the moment. And there's a few imperfections on the around the place. One of them being the roof. Literally right here, and half the fucking sections I'm talking are fucked. The roof liner in this thing is fucking disgusting. I've had this car for about 2 years, and it's just fucking disgusting. Like, it needs a change. And my car previously, before this one, I had an XR6, which that was a blue XR6, and people in SA would probably know that car. But yeah, that was my car. Unfortunately, fucking that was in an accident. So ended up, yeah, obviously that ended up getting rode off. And then I bought the wagon. I was like, let's have the best of both worlds: long roof and still a Falcon. Can't go wrong. But I've had this shitty little roof liner in this car for like 2 years, and it's shit, and it's time for it to change. Because literally, you got these imperfections. I'm gonna stop the camera. All of this, right? This handle was disgusting, and all that. It's got like pins all the way down there. It's fucked. This whole roof is fucked. It's disgusting. It's a turn off. I mean, people on the outside don't really see it, but I do. And when people actually look inside the car, they're like, "Oh man, your roof liner's fucked." I'm like, "Yeah, isn't everyone Falcon?" But I don't want to have a roof liner with a fucked. I don't have a Falcon with a fucked roof liner. I don't want to be like everyone other person. So we're pulling it out today, getting rid of it, stripping the whole fucking thing, pulling out the pillars. I've done it before on my XR6, as I was saying before, so it won't be the first time I've done it. So it'll be the first time I've done it in a wagon, but not in a Falcon. So it should be easier, because there's no bending it required to get it out the back door. I can just pop the boot and pull it straight out. But there are extra pillars involved. So let's get taking apart all the pillars, get this roof liner down, get it out, and start fixing it. Just do it. Alright, so as you guys just seen in the quick little time lapse, I've taken out the light there, took out my sun visor, passenger sun visor, just took out the passenger handle. You wouldn't have seen that on the thing though. Took off that pillar, this pillar. I've also, I haven't undone this just yet, but I've unclipped it from the side pillar, which is what the center light is attached to, so you need to get all this out anyway. I was using a screwdriver to get all the things out. Then I remembered I have a drill. Why not just use that? So I got that and drilled it out instead. That's a lot quicker. Alright, so yeah, pretty much that's all the front done. That's everything you need to do for the front. Just pillars, yeah, obviously handles, light. Well, the light you don't really need to take out. I just take it out because it's, either way, you need to take, when you redo it, you need to take off everything anyway. So I just like to keep everything together, like everything's going to be on my passenger seat now, for like all the pillars, all the lights, everything like that, just so I know where it all is. The only light I'm going to take out with the liner will be the center light, because that is just easier to take out and put back in when it's actually in, like when it's on the roof liner. So anyway, let's move to the side pillars now. You don't need to fully take the side pillars off, you just need to pull it down so the liner obviously is free, but you gotta open both doors. And then, because the pillars here are on the seals are on the pillar, so you gotta take the seal off, pop the seal down, pop the pillar down, and then put the seals back up. Obviously, you can close the door until you're ready to take the pillar out. Then I'm gonna take the back things out, the back handles, those lights. Again, you're leaving in because that's attached all to this. So all of it, I'm just gonna doing when the roof's out. That's pretty much it. Then you got the rear pillars, which I opened the boot up for. I'll probably do all the rest off camera just because it's quicker, but I'll record me pulling it out. It's literally just as simple as pulling the pillars down, which you just grab from the top when all the sills are off, or just get a flathead in there and peel it down until you get your fingers in there and pull it down. Undo literally everything on the roof you can. And then obviously just don't forget to do this, because if you forget this and you go to pull the roof out, you'll be like, what the fuck, why is it not coming? And it's because wires, and you can't do anything with wires. Alright, let's get the rest of it all out so I can get the liner out. I said fuck it. I didn't end up putting the camera on to record, but the roof liner's out. Like, it looks so bare. Jesus Christ. It's so bare. Also, this was the light at the corner. I almost forgot about that. Didn't even see it, to be honest, till I started pulling it out, but hey, got it out. Anyway, this is a bare roof wagon. Oh my god, even like my roof seals are kind of coming loose. I may fix them up as well while I'm at it, but main goal is getting the roof liner done. Damn, wagons without roof liners look very bad. Okay, I'm taking my tools, taking my keys. Shag mat. Closing the boot. Don't have that anymore. I can also close the roller door. Close. Thank you. Because there's the liner. Absolutely beautiful. Takes up like my whole back table. It's actually a lot bigger when it's out of the car than when it looks like it's when it's in the car. But hey, here's the liner anyway. Everything back on the bench. Tough. Now pretty much get the lights out. I pop the lights out, now it's all out, it's easy. Take off this, strip the whole carpet, and you got the shibby little glue underneath it that you got to sand back and get all that off. But we'll get there. At least it's out of the car, and that's the hard and easy part. Easy part is getting it out. I think the hardest part would honestly be trying to level up all the material, that new material, and then putting it back in the car without fucking it up. But at least it's out of the car. Okay, so that time lapse did not go for all three of the lights. Sorry about that. I had to quickly end it. I had to go attend to my son, Ed, my partner. But those lights actually weren't as easy as I thought. I forgot that they had these little metal clips on the other end of them. That clips in underneath the board, and the lights go on top and clip through it. I didn't realise that was there, and I forgot, so I had to actually lift the board up and do it from underneath. And yeah, obviously you saw me pop that under there, but now all the lights are out. I've got to just remove the shielding around here, because that's for that center light, the front light that we took out earlier. So I'm just going to take a flathead to that, literally pop it off, just like that, simple as. And then I have the joys of pulling off all this shitty material. Bruh, really interrupting me. But I'll pull off the shitty material and then, yeah, get it off. Alright, let the games begin. I got the metal bit off. Also, it can be a bit of a pain to get off, so you got to go underneath and actually like pop the little things off. It's not too bad. This is what we've been waiting for. You know what? To be fair, even though the roof was very saggy, all that old glue is actually in like decent condition. Like, it's not heaps faded, which is normally with these roof liners, when they're bad, they're like, yeah, that's all heaps faded. It doesn't even exist. It's like this, but a lot of it's still really dark, like dark orange. So the roof liner actually isn't that bad, the glue, but for some reason it just, I don't know, Falcon being Falcon, it all eventually comes down, unfortunately. Okay, this is a lot harder to do one-handed than I thought it would be. You know, you get the gist. I'm gonna actually jump to it all being off. Bam! Just like that, it's gone. Threw it in the junk pile just over there. Nah, all done, all gone. And wash my hands. If you're gonna pull this shit off, you're gonna touch it, try to avoid touching a lot of the orange shit, because yes, it's like glue and all that, but it's very, I don't know what they use, but it's very toxic, and it's like it makes you fucking itch. Let's just say that. Like if you're not paying attention to it, you leave it on your skin for long enough, your skin will start fucking itching. It's the worst fucking feeling. I let some on my arm earlier. Oh, you can't see it with the bumps and shit there on my arm. Yeah, I left it on my arm for like 20 minutes and then fucking bam, scratching. Well, it didn't really scratch, but it's just got really itchy. I try not to scratch it, but definitely wash your fucking arms and hands, whatever body part touches this orange shit, because it's not nice. But I'm not even going to touch this, and because most of it's glue, I'm going to take my nice trusty wire brush to it. Works a dream. So I'm going to take that to it, do pretty much the whole thing. And once I get it down to like this, like the wider, clearer stuff, I'm just going to do a nice, really light sand, like with the sander. Probably some really light grit stuff. So just to get all any glue that is on off. But this bad boy would do most of that work. I'm not going to do the tedious process of recording and time lapsing using this, because I'm gonna be here for a fucking while, and I'm not gonna do it on one hit because I don't have time. And being a dad, you definitely don't have time, especially being a dad to a newborn. So this is what it looks like now. Prepare for it to be spotless. Alright guys, bit sweaty, bit hot, even though the sun's going down. Roof liner, all that orange shit, all that thick orange glue is gone. It's more white now. It's still obviously like there's still the glue, like solid glue bits on there, but like whew, honestly, using that wire brush and vacuuming it all at the same time, I don't make too much of a mess. It definitely burns up a sweat, especially when it's still like probably 30 degrees and it's like 6 o'clock PM, that is, so it's still, you know, pretty hot for the time. Yeah, it's done. Obviously the next step would be sanding it. It's pretty much all the main sticky shit is now off. All this needs to definitely be sanded. So that's like faded, like heat faded from, because that always is the first bit to like peel back on Falcons, and that's to the front window. So that's just been in the sun for fuck knows how many years from the previous owner and also myself. So all of that needs to be sanded back. Pretty much the whole thing in general needs to be sanded back, but only very lightly, because you could honestly probably re-glue it now, but it wouldn't be as satisfactory and it wouldn't probably last as long. So I just want to fully sand it back till it is fully a clean coat, not like the clear plastic, whatever the fuck it is. And then we'll obviously go fabric shopping, and then we'll redo it. It's like over a week later, I reckon, and the roof liner has a friend, little brave mantis. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, little man? He's running. He's out of here. Fuck this shit. Anyway, this has been fully sanded back. I sanded it back. There's still like a little bit of glue bits on there, but I sanded this back like over a week ago, probably, because I went back to work for a week. So I've been back to work. This has just been sitting on my table for a week sanded, but it's pretty much just needs to be wiped down now, really. It's just like a little, like a damp cloth, not like a wet cloth, just a damp cloth, because that will get rid of all the little glue spots. But yeah, it's been sanded back pretty much. So now it just needs to be that damp cloth wiped over it, and then that'll pick up all the excess glue, and then I've just got to go buy the new glue and material for it, and then put it all down. Here it is, 4 meters of velvet. So that's the material that it is. Like, it's very nice, like proper like velvet. You can put your finger marks in and everything, so it's proper. It's mint. There it is. Teleported home, fed the baby, and laid it out. Laid the material out. This is actually like really nice. Like, I know that I wanted something like this, but the fact that it's proper velvet and it is so like so nice. Like, holy shit, I cannot wait to get this fully glued down, all like properly molded in its place, and cut all the holes out. get it back in the car. I'm so keen this to be done. Wagon needs a roof liner again. That's one thing. I've now started actually glue down the liner itself. So I've done probably the most crucial part to the front quarter, I'd say. There's still a lot more to go, but I've done about from here forward. So I've done all the sun visors, all the sun visor holes and everything. So probably definitely the most crucial part, because the rest of it's pretty much just flat. So this had all the curves on it. So I wanted to make sure I got all of this really well down without really any crinkles. I see one over there. I only just see it now from this angle. I'm fix that up because I've only just done this. Yeah, no, I've done the front part. I'm now let this dry for a little bit and set before I do the rest, because I've been kind of doing it, so I'm going to be doing it bit by bit and letting that glue set, so then if I move it or pull it, it doesn't pull this up. But it's success so far. Alright guys, made more progress. I'm working late into the night here, and I probably will continue doing it until even later, because I really want to get it done, because I fly back to work tomorrow, because it's another Tuesday in paradise. But I've had it around the middle, around the light hole. It started to kind of crinkle a little bit, so I've kind of had to like now do it from the middle, and just I'm going to attempt to try and stretch it out, and then that should fix up with the crinkles. Fingers crossed, otherwise it's going to annoy me. But I've managed to get the little light I did in place. I managed to fold the bracket back in place, tuck all the material underneath, and now the light is back in place. That looks killer, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. Even with the paint, like the black, it just blends, and I'm happy about it. I'm stoked. I'm really happy with this roof liner so far. But a lot more to do. Still got probably half, if not more. I've used a whole can of the adhesive already, so let's hope I can get the rest of it done with the other can that I have. But I did use a lot of the one can probably on the top here, just because I really wanted to just make sure it's stuck really well. Because if you have a Falcon, you know the first things to go is the front of the damn roof liner, because it's always in the sun. So I wanted to make sure I had the most glue and it's stuck for life, because I wanted it there. But let's get to trying to stretch this out and get it done, and you guys will see probably when it's further through, because I'm not bothered recording this entire process as I'm doing it alone. It's taking a bit of time, so you'll see it when it's further done. Alright, I'm back. Beautiful sunset. It's now a week later. I'm back home, finished the roof liner. It looks good from this. If you stand back, it looks really great in some lighting. You can't see it. But when you go closer, there's a really big fuck up, and it all went to shit. Bum bum. You got this massive like crink in here due to that just keep coming down, and now it's just gone. What I'm thinking about doing is cutting a hole in the line in the middle of it, and hoping it can like even out, because then it's also done it here when it goes like up from the roof to the boot section. Wagons aren't fun. I mean, overall, I'm happy that I have a roof liner again. That's not saggy. The other one was really shit, as you saw. But I mean, I'm happy that it's not saggy and it's black and it looks nice. Like, it feels nice as well. But I'm not happy with that. Just a little further update. I've switched the whole. Well, not switched. I've flipped the whole roof liner upside down. So now, pretty much just, I've glued the front end. I'm now gluing the back end of it, just so it has some stability on the most crucial parts. So I don't have like I guess grip, because the back is fully exposed and the front's fully exposed, and like the side will pretty much have the side of the whole roof to keep it up. So I'm obviously still going to tack glue some of the sides, but I won't worry about the whole thing. But the front and the back I want it to be fully glued down. But I'm doing that now, and I've actually cut holes in pretty much everything. So I've cut like a little slit out of here, slit out of there. I haven't gone fully flush, because that will push in anyway, and I'd rather it push in when I'm putting it in, when I'm putting everything back in. I'd rather it actually push in and then form around it, so then it doesn't look dodgy from the inside of the roof liner. So all of these literally just have tiny little slips taken out of them like that. It's literally for a light, but that will be fully able to pull back like that, when the light goes in, all good. Same as that. The little bolt hole, literally one little slit in it. Same as the clip slit, literally just little tiny slits. So I could just be able to push through and just keep it up, but still keep everything nice and in line. But yeah, pretty much just what I'm doing now. Pretty much making it flush on either side and making sure it's flush all the way around. And then obviously I've got to probably cut this back. I've probably got to cut some of the edgings down. Same with in here where the pillars go, I've got to actually cut all them. But it's cooled down a lot now. So earlier when I was actually started to cut front end, it was so damn warm. I think it was like 40 something degrees, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. But yeah, I'm now just gonna go and cut a lot of the excess fabric off, and then just pretty much where all the pillars go, and make sure it all sits flush. Alrighty, and the roof line is back on its right side up. I've glued down literally the whole thing, all the way around. The sides is fully glued down. I've done all the lights now, all the like little reader lights are all put in. The clips are not fun to get back in. I had to get like a flathead and like push the metal seal back up onto the actual light clip. Obviously the middle light isn't in yet because that clips into the car, but it's still where it needs to be. Pretty much everything's done for where it needs to be. But I'm gonna have to vacuum the whole thing down because it's been outside for like a few weeks. And then I'm going to iron everything that I think needs to be ironed, including that glue spot, and hopefully that clears it up a little bit, as well as flatten it out. And then after that, pretty much is all good to throw in the car. But yeah, I'm not going to show you that because this video's been going on for a long time, I think, as it is, and it's just for a roof liner. So I'm just going to do that in my off time, and then show you guys with it back in the car and how it actually looks. And guys, there it is. It is not fun getting roof liners back in alone, I'll tell you that right now. But it's back in, it's all bolted up, all the lights in place, everything's in place. Pillar, all in place. Looks actually really sick going from the pillar to the roof liner and having the actual, like the velvet material. And then you got the obviously painted my sun visors. Everything there, and then that's the rest of it. You can't actually really tell that the imperfections are in the car when it's actually in the car. So I'm actually a lot happier now. You can still tell in person when you actually look back there in some lighting, but it's actually not that bad. And it's, damn, it really changes the look of the car. I'm in the passenger seat now because I just finished doing that, but it really changes the look of the car. It really does. But anyway, this has pretty much been the roof liner done. I hope you guys enjoyed the annoying progress of me building it and actually doing it. I probably had to rebuild it anyway in like a year because I want a sunroof, which will be like most of this roof. So I'll probably be taking it out anyway in like a year or so, and then redoing it. And then I won't have any fuck ups because I will make sure it's right. But anyway, I'll do like a quick little montage pretty much of it out of the car, in the car. And then I've got to idle her. So I'll end the video with a bit of idle and a bit of rev for you guys. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Enjoy. Have a good week.